welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? It's Fox like Karma, Karma the Fox, Cameo the Dun, yada dun dada, however you want to know me. It is your girl. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be testing out the new Maybelline Superstay activewear concealers. Now this is a reformulation of their old concealers, and I've never really tried their old concealers, so I'm super excited to see how these concealers are going to turn out onto my skin. If you guys would like to know my thoughts and opinions, keep on watching. Also, before we get into this video, if you guys would like to see how I created this look right here, I'll leave a link to that down below. I created this look here using my ColourPop Wannabe palette. I reviewed the entire collection. You guys should definitely check that out. I'll leave a link anywhere in this video and in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the post notification bell so you can be a part of the game. Okay, loves, let's jump right into it. First, we have to prime our face. I don't actually have a Maybelline primer. So for primer, I am going to mix the Wet n Wild Primer Serum in the Fenty Pro Filter Matte Primer. I really still love this primer. Let's jump right in with the Maybelline Superstay foundation, and this is in the shade 360. And I do think this foundation is a tad darker than I am used to. Yep, this is definitely a darker foundation, and now I remember why I only use this in the summertime. I picked up the Maybelline Superstay Activewear Concealer. Now, I haven't seen many reviews on this concealer, and I'm not sure why, but we're going to find out today. Now, this is a reformulation of their last Superstay concealer. I didn't actually try their last Superstay concealer. I didn't even really know they had a Superstay concealer. It claims to be lightweight, breathable, transfer-proof, crease-proof, girl. It also says it's a 30-hour wear. It's a matte consistency, and it says it's supposed to be comfy for you. So let's go ahead and see. I have two shades here. I grabbed the 50 and 70 shade. 50 is this one right here, which would be my under eye, and this one would be my contour. Now, these concealers range anywhere between $10 and $12, just depending on where you get it from. If you go on Ulta or go inside of Ulta, they're going to be anywhere between $12. You can get them from Walmart or TJ Maxx for $10 or $9 and some change, but totaling out to about $10. On Ulta, they do have 16 shades. I'm not sure how many shades that they have on Walmart or Target or even on their website, but I'll leave all of the links to those websites down below. First, I want to start by saying I love the packaging. I love this cute square packaging. It makes it look a lot more luxurious. The other packaging, like I said, I didn't have that concealer, but based on the way that it looks, the other packaging looks really cheap. It definitely looks like a drugstore concealer. And Maybelline is a drugstore brand, so I think it just looks really cute and high-end that they have the concealers in this packaging. You can see the color on the front and on the back, and on the sides it's just white. I'm gonna go ahead and just, okay, so off rip, it feels very liquidy, you guys. It definitely feels very liquidy. I like the shade. It does look a little bit more warm and orangier than I would like. I wanted something that would be a lot more yellow or warm undertone, but I definitely do think I played it safe with this color. I'm gonna go ahead and blend out one side immediately and let the other side sit. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take the contour shade and go ahead and carve out where I want to contour. The contour shade is a nice deep tone, and it's definitely not as red as I thought it would be, so that's a great thing as well. I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush, just a buffing brush, so I'm just going to buff out all of these areas here, and also under my eye. And also, I don't even know when these came out. I am not seeing any reviews on them. There is no hype, y'all. So, and I don't know if this is supposed to be medium. Oh, it says it's lightweight, but I don't know if it's supposed to be medium to full coverage. But it's definitely giving medium coverage. And I actually really love the color. Let's go ahead and add another layer on this side, and then we have the other side over here that has just kind of sat for a while. Let's go ahead and blend out this side now that it has sat for a little while, and see how well it blends out if you let it sit. Lately I haven't been using a sponge for my under eye, and that's like a shocker. Like, I really love sponges for my under eye, but I just only have been using sponges for like my powder. So that's why I'm using this buffing brush. It's kind of just been my everyday routine lately. I also like to take a smaller buffing brush and get under the eye really well. The difference in the way that it blends out if it sits for a while, it definitely blends out a lot more easier. It blends more seamlessly into the skin versus if you apply the concealer and go in blending immediately. When you do it that way, it feels like you have to just kind of take a lot more time blending everything in, because everything is kind of just moving around. So let's go ahead and blend out the under eye for the second layer, and I'm also going to just go ahead and add another layer for this eye. Now, some concealers dry a little bit faster than you would like, so you can't really let it sit, but this is actually a really good concealer to let sit because it definitely blends a lot more seamless, and it definitely covers more. Oh, I love that. I love that. And you know what? This is kind of reminding me of the NARS concealers. Kind of want to do a comparison video. You guys comment down below and let me know if you want me to do a comparison video for the Maybelline Superstay activewear, because you can probably get away with getting this concealer versus a few concealers that are on my radar. This is pretty similar to some of the formulas that we already have available, and it is less expensive. That has kind of been sitting for not even 5 minutes, and it definitely says it is crease proof. I typically do get creasing under my eye. It's not creasing at like it normally would, but I do see a crease. But normally, literally, you guys, I would have a few creases under my eye. It doesn't crease as bad, actually. So the claim that it's crease proof, I don't know. Let me set it first, and then we'll see if it's a really crease proof. I love, love, love the color of the contour. I love the formula of these. You guys, you're definitely missing out if you don't have one of these, because this is really similar to a high-end formula almost. You really, really have to try these. And I'm saying that before I even set, because I still didn't set under my eye, and it is not creasing bad, you guys. I'm really, really pushing it. You guys watch my channel. If you watch my channel, I would normally set under my eye immediately, but with this, I feel like you don't necessarily have to set it immediately, but I still would recommend it if you really want to take advantage of that crease proof claim that they say, because I totally feel like if you set this properly, it definitely could be crease proof. My under eye powder, I'm going to be taking the LYS powder. This concealer is so gorgeous. You know how some matte concealers can be really drying? It doesn't feel really drying. It actually feels kind of hydrating, but it's definitely a matte concealer. And I don't know, like, if you can kind of see, it's kind of, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's definitely not as mattifying as like a Morphe. For my face powder, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me face powder. Okay guys, so I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay you guys, so here is the final look. I am really pleasantly surprised when it comes to the activewear concealers. Now, it does say it has a 30-hour wear. That's really good. It should last for a long time. I don't think I'm going to be testing it out throughout the day today. However, I am looking forward to testing it out throughout the day in the future to see if it really has a 30-hour hold. As far as it being crease proof, I definitely believe that claim, because I do get a lot of creasing under my eye once I apply product, and this product didn't actually showcase that. So for me, I think that when you blend everything in well, your technique is right, and even if your technique isn't the best, this will still give you somewhat of a crease proof look. Okay guys, so look under my eye. Normally under my eye I have about 2 or 3 lines under my eye here. And with that concealer, here's a line here, but that is literally about it. So I definitely think Maybelline claiming that this is crease proof can be somewhat accurate. I do recommend that you guys allow this concealer to hold or sit on your face for a while, because it is kind of watery. I wasn't really expecting that, but I do think there are some dupes to this concealer, or this concealer is a dupe to a lot of high-end concealers. It's definitely giving a nice hydrated under eye look while still giving you a nice coverage. So I think this is a concealer to definitely look out for, and it's not even expensive at all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the post notification bell so you can be a part of the gang, and comment down below if you look forward to trying this concealer.